Hey everybody, welcome back to a new video. So on today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I personally cook my protein waffles when I do work from home or when I'm just home in general. And this is one of the go-to breakfasts that I do when I'm home. So if you want to see how I cook those waffles, then keep on watching.
So I put in some little bit of cocoa in here, just a tad bit. And then the green stuff is this. I forgot what it is, but it's, not that I forgot, but I forgot the brand. So it's basically just greens, and I add that in here. This is the Kodiak brand pancakes, and I use the buttermilk. I've used the peanut butter one, and that one tastes really good as well. But as of right now, this is the buttermilk one. I put some water in, and this is what I use to make my waffles. This is a little mini waffle maker, and I got it from Amazon. And actually, I would check Marshall's or Ross first, because the other day I went and they had this exact one, and it was cheaper. It was for about $6 to $8, and I got this one for $15. So definitely check out those two stores first. And if you don't find them, like I said, it's on Amazon, and I've also seen it at Target. So let's get started. So I'm going to use exactly half a cup of this. So I'm going to go ahead, and I usually do these exact measurements. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump it in here, the side. Okay, gonna get a fork to whisk this, and actually I always put a plastic plate because I do spray it with oil. Well, spray oil. Okay. So, and it heats up pretty quickly. So I'm just gonna go ahead. And you can use any spray oil you want, but I use the Kirkland brand. So then I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little bit of water, and then just stir. And then add some a little bit more. And like you just keep on eyeing it to the texture that you want. Don't put too much. I mean, if you do put too much, you can always add a little bit more, but I try to stay to the exact half a cup of it. Okay. Oh, and also if you want, I don't know where it's at, but you can add some cinnamon. So it seems like I need more water. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more. And it seems like the waffle one is already ready to be done. So it still needs a little bit more. And this is my go-to breakfast when I am home, because obviously, personally, I wouldn't like to take this to the office. I'll do another video on what to take for breakfast to the office, and it's usually just oatmeal, but I'll show y'all how I make my oatmeal, just because I know everybody makes it different. So I'll show you guys in another video my go-to office breakfast. Okay. And I did forget to mention that I do add a little bit of baking powder. You can just like sprinkle some of it. And I always do that at the end. So now I'm gonna let it sit for about a minute or so, just so it can rise up, and then we shall get to making the waffles. See the consistency, this, and the batter's green because of what I added. So it seems that I'm gonna add just a little bit more of water. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it just a little bit more. And that's why I add the baking soda and let it sit, because it does that. So then it gives me more waffles. And this usually makes about, I'm gonna say 5 waffles. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Oops, that was way too much. Okay, this should be good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add it here. Just slowly, slowly, slowly. And then what I like to do, I get the fork. And then I like to just kind of spread the batter into the empty spots. Just so I don't over add extra batter. And then I'll close it. And then this light will turn off once it's ready. Okay, so it seems like it's ready to be out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open it. And I honestly just I've done this for a while, so I'm used to it, but I would say if you're not too used to it, then use one of these flipping spatulas. But I just technically just do this and just put it in there, and then I won't spray oil. I will just do this, but the next time I do add another one, I will spray oil again. So the oil spray is good for 2 waffles, and then on the third one, so it's like 1 spray is good for 2, and then you'll spray again, and so on and so forth. So, like I said, I just go in and do this. So it's all filled in. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close that. And usually the second one that you don't put spray on, it comes out a little bit more crusty, and I love that feeling. And for my toppings, I'll go ahead and add a banana, which I'm going to go ahead and cut. Fun fact, or I don't know if it's a fun fact, but I used to not be fond of bananas, and now I love them very much. So bananas are always my go-to for my oatmeal or for my protein pancakes or waffles. My go-to toppings for my waffles or oatmeal is usually strawberries or bananas. Or sometimes I just add a little bit of both. So these are my toppings. Well, that's my topping for now. Okay, so the light went off. Okay. So this one is going to be a little bit harder. So I'm actually going to use you know what? I'm going to use this knife. Kind of the part. There it goes. Put it in, and like I said, you will have to spray this one, and that's why I put the plate so the spray doesn't get all over the place on the counter. Spray. So yes, this is the whole process. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of the waffles, and I'll be back to show you guys the final result. Okay guys, so now for the final toppings. And so these are all the waffles. It actually made about 2, 3, 4, 5, it made 7. But as my butter, I use this, I cannot believe it's not butter spray. So I just spray it all over. And then I will go ahead and add my bananas to my plate. Then I'm just gonna grab a fork and just kind of grab a little bit. Okay, and then I just basically spray it. Not spray it, but like put it all over my pancakes. I mean, keep saying pancakes, but my waffles. A little bit more. Just do this. Okay, I will go ahead and add just a tad bit. And yeah, these are my finished pancakes. Waffles. These are my finished waffles.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching. That was the end results for the protein waffles, specifically the Kodiak brand buttermilk flavored that I made. I will hopefully be doing a pancakes one so you guys can see how those come out. But thank you so much for watching. Please remember to give it a thumbs up and like if you guys enjoyed the video, and please subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Till next time, bye.